I'm here.
Yeah, buddy.
This is my kingdom.
Definitely giving up like 80s, like Scarface.
That's exactly Scarface.
So this is the stuff from Alex.
So this is stuff from Alex.
Okay.
I mean, the biggest takeaways that I took from it was with the grant, that $15,000, you know, in the home purchase, is that it could be used for first-time home buyers, and that it also can be spread out, like what I was telling you about, and for the hospital, that it could be a front desk person and not just, you know, a doctor or a first responder. It could be somebody that works at the fire station or whoever takes the calls, that kind of stuff, which was bigger than what I thought it was. I thought it was very
like
specific.
You had to be a nurse, or
yeah.
you had to be a firefighter, or you had to be
a teacher.
Right. So this is the FHLB Community Partner Assistance Program. But he said also that this could be in combination with like VHDA assistance as well. So not only could you get this grant, but you could get the VHDA, so like up to like 23,000.
Yeah, 22, 23,000.
Yeah, which is awesome. It's the
FHLB Community Partners Program. So it's out there for first-time home buyers or first responders when they're out there. If they're in that first responders, whether that's a teacher, whether that's a police officer, fireman, if you're in the military, all those kind of fall into that same realm that we can use it there. There is other regulations on if you're using a VA. So we can use it, but it has to be used very specifically. So we have to refer to the lender on how that could be used. But it could be used for for a VA loan as well.
Right, and it's a limited grant that starts February 4th.
5th. February 5th.
And then typically Alex was telling us like it's maybe a month that the funds are available. Really all depends on the amount of usage. So we're really trying to get some buyers in who've maybe been out of the market because of interest rates and things like that. But with where interest rates have kind of come down to, and this also being available to some of our past clients, we're really trying to reach out and let them know about it because it's a really great program. Today we're going to 3 different properties. One is currently kind of being renovated for listing, and then the other one has already been listed and is under contract. We've got just kind of a couple things to button up at that one, and then we're going to go to a third one that we're trying to get prepped for listing. The owners are high school friends, and their mother had passed away a couple years ago, so we're just trying to do everything that we can in order, they don't live in the state anymore, so it's an estate, so we're trying to get everything that we can done at the house for them to get it ready for listing as well.
So this one right here, we're getting it ready for a client. So it's been, the gentleman moved out, now he's trying to get some work done. So we're coming over here to meet the contractor that's actually doing the work. So that way we can see where we're at and kind of judge it based off of how long he thinks it's going to take for it to be ready to hit the market.
My name is Quentin. I'm the owner of Hart & Home Family Construction. Right now I'm helping out somebody trying to get as much value out of their house as possible. So I'm investing a lot of time and effort in getting everything fixed up, making it look real good for the next person living here.
So this is my home, my wife and I's home. We bought this house 8.5 years ago.
From me.
With Brock as our our real estate agent.
The realtor back then.
Yeah, so Brock was our realtor back then when we moved back to the area from Rhode Island because of the birth of our first son, Eli, and then we were looking for a house. Obviously, we hired Brock. I wasn't in the business yet, so we hired Brock as a realtor, and we bought this house. And then we moved in November to get this house ready for sale, and took a little bit longer than expected, but now it's like where I wanted it to be while we lived here, but now, for someone else. So inspection was yesterday. It was for information purposes only. there were a couple items that came up that I was just like, you know what, I wanted to be ready because there was like just a very small active leak coming from the tub in here, but the plumber already came this morning and fixed that. And then just the HVAC hasn't been serviced in probably a year, so just want to make sure it's running for the new owners. So this is basically the estate of a friend from high school. Was her mom's house, and it's been vacant for a little bit. So we've and her brother live out of state. So I've been coming in for the last few months, just hiring some contractors to get the house ready. We got it painted. Next thing is there's still some items in here that we'll look at today that need to get sorted out and moved into storage or sold. So we're kind of taking over that aspect of it for them.
As you can kind of see from today, we kind of jump around from people that already have their own contractors to people that need our help that are out of state, to estate sales, to all kinds of things. So our goal, as we've always said, is kind of be that caring partner, no matter where you're at, that we can kind of help take care of whatever that need is, whether you're here or out of town. We can take care of it for you.